All right, we're live. We're live. A lot of chatter already. Love it.
Hell yeah! And we've got some big names already here: Julian Marker, Patrick Swayze, and the return of Parrot Head, and our greeter's back. One Barn Show official greeter Griff is back in the house. I thought he left us forever.
Griff Daddy, LS Gregor just getting covered in snow.
Poor guy.
Tim Versteeg,
Buttersteeg,
Laughing Black Baboon, Bob Swede. I think it's going to be a good show. I think Griff Daddy's right. I think it's going to be a real uplifting show. Get us ready for the draft, which is only 2 weeks and 1 day away.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, it seems like it's forever. I'm so excited right now. I cannot wait. Usually, I'm not as excited as I am right now. I'm just really. It seems like this next 14 days are just going to take forever.
Forever. Matamidi, what's going on? Julian Marker, you're damn right. T-Puppies, baby. What a game last night.
Ah!
Hell yeah.
Love seeing Patrick Beverly get fired up, throw his jersey in the crowd. Again, he's like the Zadarius Smith. Like, I'd hate him if he wasn't on our team, but he's here. I love him.
Yeah, everybody complaining about how much they were celebrating. Shut your mouths. Lavelli Neal.
Yeah, what the hell? Who gives a shit? They haven't been to the playoffs since 2004.
Julian Marker, were you really there?
That'd be an awesome game to be at. Why can't they celebrate? Why can't they be excited? I mean, it's been nothing but misery for 18 years. 18 years.
Tim Versteeg.
Ellis Gregor, how do you even have internet right now being out there in Snowmageddon?
Yeah, there was a lot of Vikings at the game yesterday. I saw that. A lot of them.
Yeah, it's team building. Camaraderation, they call it.
Camaraderie. We're gonna give her another minute here before we hop in, but clearly we're gonna be talking a lot of draft.
There's really nothing else to talk about at this point. It's all draft from here on out. Draft. Hell yeah, love it. Best time of the year.
You know what we're gonna talk about after the draft? All the fantastic players we drafted and how they are gonna lead us to the Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, it's
doggy.
Gonna be straight draft until July. Just get used to it.
Drew has breaking news. Agreed.
I think we all agree with that.
Agreed. It's like the Lions getting in the playoffs. It is. That is actually.
Look at this. Griff. Maybe
whoa, Griff Daddy.
Maybe if Dirk comes on, he can give you an HJ or something.
Virtual date. I think Lumpagus and I should be on that date when you actually end up having it. We'll just sit in the background completely
drinking. Well, yeah. And maybe wreck, maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see. Appreciate it, Griff Daddy.
Yeah, Griff.
Jerome in the house.
Elmstead's here.
Elmstead. Vikings mid-round tight end. I know Lupagus would love a certain tight end. He'll probably be there after the draft, so we can get him then.
No. Did you see Jordan Reed's mock? He had him going in round 2.
I do love Jordan Reed.
I had a couple guys I like. I'm also very high in Charlie Kohler.
Isaiah Likely.
Man, why? He's undersized.
He's 6'4".
Yeah, and he's got like the skinniest build. And they also read that he's a project. He's like 2 years away from contributing.
Have you watched any of his highlights?
Why are you so high on Isaiah Likely?
That dude that dude can bust it off. He is a tight end, a playmaker. I don't give a shit if he can block or not. Why are you so high on Jelani Walker?
He's got size. Jelani Woods, elite traits, size, speed elite combination. Traits. You don't get those every prospect.
I bet if you compared his traits to Zach Davidson's, they'd be pretty close. Just elite looking at his athletic ability.
Rare athleticism, rare. You don't get that kind of combination with players. Look at half the tight ends in this draft. They're 6'4", 230 pounds.
Look at some of the better tight ends in the league right now at their size.
I'm just saying, I don't get your Isaiah Likely obsession. You don't get my Jelani.
I'm not obsessed with him. I just like him.
Yeah, likely him.
All right.
When did you take him in your mock? I was curious. I saw that you took him. What round did you grab him?
Isaiah Likely?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 3. Let's do this. Let's hop into it. Let's first start off with the tweet that came out today, as far as the Saints and the Steelers laying groundwork for a draft day trade up, and two teams to watch were the Giants and the Vikings.
Yeah.
Saints, Steelers.
Very interesting. The Steelers, we've seen them move many times in draft, move up to get Devin Bush. They've done it before to get they trade up to get, I can't remember who the hell it was, but anyway, they're definitely a team that will move up. Especially if they want Malik Willis, why not go up to 12 and get them? And then the Saints, they got 2 first-round picks. I don't like that the Giants are involved, but they're a team, after they make their first pick, they have another pick at 7, so they could definitely move down, get some more picks, because God knows the Giants have a ton of holes. But Vikings at 12, to me, it all depends who's still on the board. Where I'm really struggling with this is if Derek Stingley's still there. I don't know if I move down. It would have to be a really, really, really sweet deal for me to move off of Stingley.
Well, you look at the compensation wise, Pittsburgh would have to give up their second rounder.
Mm-hmm.
And so we would obviously have an additional second. We'd have the 20th pick. The Saints is a little bit different because the only third round pick they have is their comp pick. And that's way ass down there. So a second rounder is going to be too steep. So they'd have to throw in almost a pick like their second rounder next year or something. So,
or maybe they do it first next year too.
Well, that's a little crazy, but I would love it. But I think it's more realistic that they would do the Steelers deal, get a second rounder, go back to 20. And then you're looking at maybe Jordan Davis, McDuffie, Booth, Daxton Hill, one of those guys.
Yeah. And I don't know. I've seen some of these mocks where we move down and I don't know. I think I want quality. It all depends who falls. Obviously, a really good player could fall. You mentioned McDuffie. I mean, Booth's another guy I think could be a damn good corner in this league if you get him later in the first round. That's not so bad, but I don't know. To me, this is a tough one. The deal would really have to blow me out of the water.
It would. They would have to blow us out of the water. And also, we would have, if they traded back, like you said, with a Stingley or somebody on the board, I would be irate. I would be so damn mad if we trade back because the anticipation of having that guy fall and then he's finally on the board and the helmet changes.
I know, it's the worst. It's the worst, but it's also kind of the best.
It is.
That's what makes the draft memorable.
The Saints aren't afraid to give up capital either to go up and get their guy. Remember who the hell was it? The defensive end.
Davenport? Is that his name?
Marcus Davenport. Shit, they gave up draft picks for the next 3 years for that guy.
Well, hell, even in round 3 that one year, they gave up all their day 3 picks to get to the Vikings spot to get that tight end. I can't remember his name, but they said, here, take all of our day 3 picks. And Rick Spielman did.
Didn't care. So that'll be one to watch. And really, the Vikings are kind of in a great spot where if one of those quarterbacks fall, that it'll probably be more than the Steelers and the Saints calling to get up to get one of those offensive linemen fall, like a cross. I mean, we're in a good spot. I like it.
Yeah,
it's got to be right. It's got to be perfect.
The tackles, the quarterbacks, it all depends. But yeah, I think you look at who's sitting behind us. If Houston goes with like a Trayvon Walker or something at 3, and they still need a tackle, that's going to be huge. Getting ahead of them for a tackle is going to be amazing. But yeah, this is just the first of many trade rumors, and I cannot wait till these things just start coming out. I get a couple every single day. Nothing better than the draft build-up, the rumors that just start flying.
Sways always got that nice positive Pauly. Darisaw still on the board. We trade back, still get him. Maybe it's a Stingley like that scenario.
Yeah, I never thought we would got Darisaw still moving back to 23.
All right, so there's that. And that will be one of many, many draft trades. Yeah, Billy Bats, it ain't going to grow. It's never going to grow over there. I sleep on it.
Yeah, you can maybe sleep on your back for a while.
No, I'd snore. Let's see. Griff Daddy says, would you trade our first for both of the Packers first if it meant they get Garrett Wilson? Would you trade? Which ones are the Packers picks now? They have
like an early 20s and then a late 20s, or is it 30s?
No, I would never trade with the Packers for them to get their guy. I'm sorry.
That's a tough one. I don't know. Like when I do mocks, like I don't like punish teams that I hate, but in real life, I don't think you want to trade within the division ever.
Yeah, when I do mocks, I'm actually really rude to the Packers on purpose. I don't care if it makes it unrealistic and messes it up. It's just what I have to do. I usually take some sort of second-rate defensive lineman.
You never want to see a player you like or a player that played for the Gophers go to the Packers. I mean, Ellis Grigor brought this up today on Twitter with us. He said Christian Watson. I think Kuiper mocked Christian Watson to the Packers, and that, I mean, as big of an NDSU fan that he is, to see that happen, I can't imagine how his career could go on. You know, rooting for this guy as he's a pro, you couldn't do it.
Slamming that whiskey left and right. Well, let's talk Mr. Quessy. His first draft. Clearly, a lot of Vikings fans are on pins and needles. What is he going to do? How is he going to handle it? But how do we want him to handle it? That's what I want to know. What's your prime draft scenario as far as the way we take this on?
Are you asking me, or are you asking what everybody thinks right now?
I'd like to hear everybody else thinks too.
Yeah, I'll let them see if they answer here first, but I know what I'm going to say. Oh, DM, bam! Yeah. What the hell? Hey, don't forget to sign up for the Patreon mock. We're trying to figure out the day we're going to do that. It's filled up, but if we do one now, we can still do another one before draft day.
Well, yeah, I messaged everybody again today on it, and Thursday only worked for a handful of people. So we might have to get creative on how we do this, because getting one day for everybody is going to be tough.
Yeah, it might have to be part 1, part 2 or something.
Griff Daddy, the question is, what is the angle we hope the Vikings take on this? Is it old school Spielman trading down, getting multiple players, hopefully one of them pan out, best player available? I mean, just kind of the draft roadmap.
Don't they call that an atlas?
God, I think my dad had an atlas.
Yeah, I don't think people really buy an atlas anymore.
Sway is still seeing some trading down. Viking Jerome wants that wide receiver.
I think Griff is still on. I think Griff is on his date. I don't think he's paying full attention to the show.
Nah, he is. He just had to cut a whiz.
Got a waz, as some people say.
Best available. Crazzle dazzle.
It's just so weird because when was the last time we've had a GM that we don't know what he's going to do? Back in the, what's that Foley guy's name? Fran Foley days. Remember he took frickin' Ryan Cook in round 2. I was sick to my stomach. We don't know what Quasey's going to do, and that's the exciting thing about it. Swire in. I just booked a room in July.
The last time we had a GM we didn't know what he was going to do was Rick Spielman.
I know, but I'm going back to I remember just Fran Foley, like how gross he was.
Didn't count. He was here for like 4 months.
Yeah, because he was horrible. And Spielman, the same thing too. I mean, he was never officially the GM until like 2012. There's always this like group that made the picks. But yeah, it's exciting to see what he can do, what he's going to do, how this thing's going to look. We have really nothing to go off of right now. And I'm trying to
first one that's talking about trading up.
I feel like we really need that 4th round pick to move up. I mean, I wish we had that team and jump up ahead of the Commanders to get a corner.
Commanders. Griff, remember front to back. Always.
Is that okay? Yeah, that's probably right.
No, it's definitely right. You don't want mud on the pud.
You don't want chocolate on the old nuts. All right.
No, mud on the pud works pretty well. He wants to move up. Mike Lynn. That was right. That was right when I was coming in. I mean, Lupagus, what do you got? I know exactly how I want them to handle this.
I want Quasey to let the board fall to him. I don't want him to go into this thing with his pick already in mind. I don't want him going in this thing saying Jordan Davis is my guy. I don't care. I'm taking him no matter what. See who's there. Be open. Let the board fall to you. Have your draft board, but do not get honed in on one guy. I'm a little afraid with a rookie GM in his first draft. He's going to be very excited. He's going to know the route he wants to take, the holes he wants to fill, going to have his guys in mind. That can lead to reaches. That can lead to just not getting value for your pick. So relax. Let the board fall to you. Take the best player there.
He's been involved in a lot of drafts.
He's never been the guy making the call.
I know, but I'm just saying it's not like this is like his first draft. So I'm really not concerned when it comes to that part of it. He's been around the block for being a young buck. So I just want first 3 rounds. I want the best player available that can contribute day 1. That's all I want. However that comes together, I want the best player available that will contribute. They're clearly all in this year. No more Chaz Surratt's, a guy that might be good in a year or 2. I don't want them to do that. Do that in the rounds 5, 6, 7. Go for the potential. But I want them to absolutely nail it want them to nail it. Nail it.
Well, I think we all want them to nail it.
No, I'm saying I don't want them going for any projects that could be in a year or two. I want them to get a guy that can play day one.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Sometimes you think you get a guy who can play day one, and then you realize that he just doesn't know how to pick up these schemes or this coaching or this or that. So sometimes you get surprised on these guys you bring in when you actually see what they can handle.
There's a Patreon page. Let's get 3 tonight.
And Griff's here to officially welcome everybody to the Patreon page. You didn't get that last week, and we got like 5.
Yeah, let's get 3 new Patreons tonight. We'll do another hat giveaway out of the people that sign up tonight. Last week it was Robert. I can't remember his name.
It was the guy with like the most boring name. The Swire Inn was in the mix, and some
really
guy
rude,
named
but,
Robert named it. Won
Your
it.
name's Nick.
I'm just saying, it was like all these guys had like these crazy names, and then like Robert J won it.
He won it, and it was already sent. It was sent out immediately, so he should be getting that soon. But hit up that link. Let's get 3 new ones tonight. So, Quessy, we will see. I'm not worried.
When did you start calling him Quessy? Quessy.
I'm not worried. I'm just curious.
I don't know. I think we have to go into it with a little bit of concern. We just don't know what he's going to do. So once we see this one draft, we've seen his free agency now. That went well. So we can kind of say, hey, he handled this part well. Let's handle the next part well.
Yeah, I mean, and as far as I want impact players who are playing day one, there are definitely exceptions. I mean, if an Ajabo is staring at you in round 2, be fine with that. Great value.
What about Jameson Williams in round 1? I mean, he's going to probably help you at some point.
He would be an impact player year 1. I'm just saying.
Well, even Ajabo, I think he gets on the field as a rookie. I think he'll get on at some point. I mean, it's not like ACLs are these career enders anymore. I mean, guys come back 6 to 8 months, so Ajabo could definitely still see the field.
I hope they're not career enders.
Well, God, you see it back in the day. Someone has a sprained ankle, they drop in 3 rounds. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's stay on this. Let's stay on this trade theme. We talked about moving up, moving down, what Quasy's going to do, what we want to see him do. So, who actually this doesn't really do. So let's not talk about trading. So if we're looking ahead in this top 10 order, top 11 order, what teams are we afraid are going to snipe our guys? Our guys being right now, I think we all agree that our guys are Stingley, Sauce Gardner, Kyle Hamilton if he falls. That's got to be the trifecta. That is the 3 we want to see. So what teams worry us that are going to go ahead and snipe us and really just kind of break our hearts on draft day? Because I think the hope starts with Sauce or maybe with Kyle Hamilton, and then it just kind of goes down from there. But I think there's really 3 guys. We're hoping one of them falls at 12.
She broke my heart.
Yeah,
teams that scare us.
I agree with Sean Reynolds, Cam Jurgens, nice player.
Talk about a guy that is all over the map. You see him in round 2, and you see him in round 7.
I just saw him go round 2 today. I think it did a mock. He was there.
He's a raw dogger. He's not a guy that's probably going to come in year 1, but he's definitely got potential to be damn good.
Did you guys see that picture of Bradbury, speaking of centers, next to Rudolph, and who else was in that picture? Can't remember. Oh, Brian O'Neill. God, he looks tiny.
It's next to a couple of monsters.
I know, but my God. Griff is worried about the Jets taking Stingley. Ellis Gregor that doesn't like the Giants.
Also, hey, remember to put hashtag 7,000 in the comments right there.
Whoa.
Yeti Cup hat and a Dick's Sporting gift card.
How long will that Yeti Cup keep things cold for?
Very long. Very long. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for telling me.
Seahawks, yeah, they scare me.
Oh, just me this time.
Wayne West, you knew what I was doing there. Thank you. There's some hashtag 7,000s. There we go.
Ethan Griffin sat next to Bradbury on a plane. That sounds made up.
Hope he gave it. No, I believe him.
He should tell his date that story on the phone tonight.
Oh, we'll tell him. We'll be there. Well, there's one team in particular that scares me, and everybody's saying it's the Jets because they're back to back.
My name is Jeff.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Thank you, sir.
He's going to be a second rounder. Louis C. I wouldn't be surprised if he snuck in the ass on a round 1.
Yeah, but the more you read on him, is he's more of a little bit of a project. I thought he was more of a polished, done deal here. So the other, like Daxton Hill, I'm really starting to love that guy.
Yeah, when they said Dak, they're saying Dax could almost be a corner. So I don't know if
Yeah,
he
you
ends
can
up
play
as
him
a
in both
safety or not.
spots. Best of
No,
both worlds.
I've never seen Scene looked at as a prospect. This guy is all fire. He's all emotion. I mean, he comes up, he attacks, he can cover. He's got the size, the length. Love Lewis Scene. Hell yeah. I love all those guys, though. There's a lot of good safeties in this class.
There are, but yeah, the safeties get me excited.
Safeties, there's a lot of good tight ends. I mean, there's a lot of good players.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There's good players in this draft.
No, there is. I mean,
the Jets scare me because they got 2 picks, and I know one of them. I'm just banking on one of them is going to be Sauce, and if not, one of them is going to be Stingley. So that scares me. And also Washington being 1 pick ahead of us to snipe Stingley. Oh, scares the shit out of me. Giants don't scare me. They need an offensive lineman, probably edge, and they'll probably do something stupid.
Well, here's the thing with I just went on a Commanders mock draft before this, and I saw that their first pick at 11 was Derek Stingley because they got their quarterback now because they have Carson Wentz. If you think that Carson Wentz is the answer at quarterback, you deserve to suck for many, 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 many years. So that worries me. Right ahead of us, like you said, it would be Rashawn Slater all over again. The Jets, after the video that you did with those guys, I feel a little bit better about them maybe not going with the corner because a lot of times you saw Sauce going at 4 or Stingley going at 10. It seems like they're thinking edge rusher and then hopefully receiver. The Giants, I mean, they got so many needs. I think they could just sit there and see the value. So that's what worries me about the Giants. They could take an edge rusher or a lineman first and then sit there at 7 and be like, hey, Sauce Gardner's here. Let's grab him. So that worries me. Those are kind of the teams that concern me. The Jets have kind of fallen off a little bit. I feel better about that really handsome guy who was sitting in his bedroom talking with the Jets when he told me that day he didn't think they were going to go corner early.
Good looking bedroom too.
It was. I couldn't tell if he was wearing green contacts just because he was a Jets channel or if he really had green eyes. I don't know. But I was lost in them. I'll tell you that much.
I get lost. We got a new Patreon.
Oh, my God.
Kirk's cousin, as of now, is the leader to get a One Bar and Lupagus hat. So let's get him some competition here.
I think for the Patreon, we should do. Remember when Dave Chappelle would do the Charlie Murphy stories? We should do one. Me and you should reenact Griff's story about meeting Garrett Bradbury on a plane.
I'm all for it. I think that would be a hit.
I hope you serve pancakes to him. I think those are teams that we got to worry about. And the Seahawks are such a wild card. I really hope, and just for the sake of draft being entertainment, that the Seahawks do a Seahawks thing and they grab someone who is supposed to go in round 6.
They will. They'll take a James Carpenter or a Bruce Irvin and shock the pants off of us. And I can't wait. And yeah, where was it? Eric Gorecki, Daxton Hill, Petrie. And a lot in the slot. That's why I love those guys so much. You can put them all over the place. And Petrie, oh my God. Talk about love. He could play.
What I love about Petrie, his comp is Tyrann Mathieu, and I love that about him. The Honey Badger guy who can play all the plays
too.
I mean that's very exciting. So I mean he's just a guy who can play a ton of different positions, and hopefully Ed Dontel uses him in a variety of ways as well. If we do end up getting him, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't have Jalen Petrie just yet.
Oh, if we get a Petrie, we get I can't wait. 2 weeks and a day, baby. 2 weeks and a day from now. We will not be live during the draft. We've had a couple of questions on that in the comments. We'll be tailgating prior, going for quite a while, pretty close up to the draft. And then after our picks and after the draft, of course, we will definitely be on, probably mildly inebriated. So hopefully everybody hops on. But during the draft, it's got to concentrate.
Yeah, we'll hop on once the picks May. We did it last year, right? That's the plan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be there with our initial thoughts, fears. Hopefully it's nothing but celebration. I hope so. God.
It will be. It will be. It's going to be beautiful.
Well, I mean, really, what would piss you off? To me, Derek Stingley's there and we pass on him. I don't know what could be worse. You take a Jordan Davis, take a George Karlaftis. Anybody, if one of those top 3 are there and you don't take them, that's what's going to upset me.
Yeah, pretty much that. Passing on a guy that we're just completely dead set on. The front office could be looking at this and just have somebody completely on their brain just laughing at the fact that they see these guys, and that's fine. I mean, it's their guy, but as a fan, that's going to piss us off. It's going to piss me off if somebody's there and we end up trading down, and they're going to be like, "Oh, did we trade back? Hopefully, we'd still get him." Blah blah blah. We would never know. So there's a handful of things that'll piss me off.
Yeah, there is. So my name is Jeff. Just posted that he lives in DC and nobody is talking about Stingley. Who are they talking about? Jeff?
Jeffrey, we'd love to hear it. Yeah, Perion Winfrey. We could get him in round 7, and I think I'd still be mad.
He's picking up steam in round 2 for the Vikings. I've seen it multiple spots. This
That just means it's not going to happen.
I don't know. I mean, I think he's inside on the 4-3 front. He's going to play end on the 3-4. Definitely not a nose guy, but Perion Winfrey, warm up to it. It could happen.
Dan Hanneman makes a very good point. I would actually be pissed off if we took Linderbaum at 12. Even if the corners, I don't want anything to do with Linderbaum anymore. I'm so far off his train. Want nothing to do with him.
I don't know. I know he's got short arms and he's not as big as you'd like, but there's still so many guys who are very, very much in the know. Love this guy. I think he's one of the best players in the entire draft. Pick 12.
Whole draft? What are you watching?
In the whole, it was what's his name? Easterling,
like the number 1 prospect in the entire
one
draft?
of the best players. I said one of the best players. I didn't say the best player.
I thought you said top guy in the draft.
No, one of the best players, top 10 prospects in this draft. I mean, so there's a lot of people who love Linderbaum. So I don't know. I wouldn't really piss me off. And I've seen so many of these. I'm not going to get, if it comes down to you don't have one of these top 3 guys, I'm going to pretty much accept who we go with at 12, that the team knows what they're doing. I mean, I've been so upset in the past with players who I thought were horrible picks turn out to be fine, that I know that I'm probably going to be wrong most times, but not always. I'd be okay with Linderbaum, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
Not at 12. If they traded back and got him, I'd be fine. But there's guys in round 2, round 3. There's some actually pretty damn good centers in this draft class that I would be just fine taking and getting a much better player overall early. But we'll see. But I was big on Linderbaum, but I don't know. I just woke up one day and said, I don't want that guy anymore.
It's his stock. I mean, it happens. It's down right now. It's not where it was 2 months ago.
It's not really a stock. It's just he's so damn comparable to Bradbury. The difference is Bradbury just absolutely blew up his final year. Linderbaum has at least done it every year. So that makes me feel a little bit better where Bradbury just burst on the scene. So kind of a 1 year, kind of one hit.
And I think that, Linderbaum's seen as a, stronger player, a player who can anchor better. Than Bradbury is always this athletic guy who can, get down the field, get to the second level. So I don't know. I don't think they're the same type of player. Again, taking a center at 12 after you just did it 4 years ago isn't exactly ideal.
I just don't think I honestly think where the Vikings are at, what they did in this free agency, I don't think it's even an option. I think they're just going with Bradbury. They get somebody of great value in round 2 or round 3, fine. But I don't even think Linderbaum's on their map.
No, I think you're better off going with a Cole Strange in round 2, or maybe a Cam Jurgens, if you God hope you can get him in round 5. But even an Alec Lindstrom down the board. I mean, there's a lot of good centers you can get later. So I think you probably hold off. But if they did it, it's fine. Tits Green. Dan Henneman loves Tits Green.
Tits Green. Hell of a player. Well, as of now, there's one guy in the running for. I apologize. Justin Lasik, new Patreon as well. Welcome aboard, sir.
Oh,
we need one more Patreon to do an official drawing.
Can't just flip a coin if there's only 2.
That's fun. There's the link. Let's get one more. We got plenty more to talk about. So what else is what's next? What's next?
Well, let's okay. So I talked about it's my big 3. I'm assuming that everybody's on the same page, but I mean, honestly, the top 3 targets in this draft for the Vikings: Sauce Gardner, Derek Stingley Jr., and Kyle Hamilton. If for some godforsaken miracle they were all available at pick 12, who would you want the Vikings to take? Who would you be hoping for of those 3? Sauce, Hamilton, or Stingley?
The question is, out of those 3, who you want?
If they were all there at 12.
Or if they're all there and you want somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, is there somebody else you'd want?
There's Griff Daddy. He wants Jameson Williams.
Really? Wow.
A lot of sauces.
Look at that. Griff, welcome him. Just
a lot of sauces. Yep, Griff Daddy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is just blowing it away. I'm surprised. There's old Crazel, Hamilton. Not many Hamiltons. Devin Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked.
Surprising. Dirk. I
really feel honored that I'm only one on Dirk's image today.
Yeah, and it's you're looking good too. Looking really good.
I've never been that tan in my life. Yeah, I'm really.
My name is Jeff. Nailed it. Trade back 2 spots and get whoever's left.
Yeah, that's easy to say, but is it
No,
something that's going to happen?
It's creative.
Well, I mean, if you don't get an offer, what are you going to do?
Well, they'll get an offer. Somebody will want one of those guys. Sauce is blowing everybody out of the water, and it's not even close. And Hamilton is just not getting any love.
Which is funny because to me, I'd take Kyle Hamilton. I think he's a special player, a guy who is. I think the problem with Hamilton right now, everybody's over analyzing him, and they've been doing this so long now. They're trying to find these little faults, these little problems with his game. He's got loads of great tape. He can cover. He can come up and hit. Going into this draft, he was always considered one of the best players, and all this negative buzz about him. I truly think he's one of the best talents in this draft, and I'm taking Kyle Hamilton if all three of those guys are there.
I'm taking Sauce. I don't think it's so much Kyle. I don't think it's like dropping. I just think other players are coming up. I mean, it's a safety. I mean, look at the past. Safeties just unfortunately don't get as much love as they probably should. I know Kyle Hamilton's got the size. He's a freak. You don't see guys like this come out very often with his length. I mean, that guy can pretty much knock a ball down from the other side of the field. I'm all in. I still love that guy, but I get it, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's close. I mean, all three of these guys are neck and neck, but I'm going to go Hamilton, probably Sauce next, and then Stingley bringing up the rear. But again, I would be very, very happy with any one of these guys.
I was watching a draft show yesterday, and they compared Kyle Hamilton to J-Ron Curse, and I made me not feel well about what I felt about Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, Ellis Gregor. I've seen that a few times where Dax Hill has been higher than Hamilton.
Billy Batts just said a safety at 12. Okay, Billy Batts, would you have took Harrison Smith at 12 knowing how good he is now? You definitely would have. You can't say you wouldn't.
Who else was in the draft? Let's see it.
I'm just saying, he said a safety at 12. Yeah, if they're an impact player, you take anybody at 12. Anybody. We all love Sauce. Let's not kid ourselves. All right, what do we got next? It was really quiet there for a while. You must have been reading. Oh, here's one. Here's a fun one. So I've seen a lot on Twitter this week. I don't know if it's something that was trending or what. Like, what is your cancelable take on something? Whether it was a movie take, a food take, whatever. I'm not big on the whole cancelable trend. It's kind of like saying you were this year old when you found out about something. But controversial Vikings draft take. Do you have one? It might get you a lot of heat, might put you under the bus, might make you look pretty damn stupid. But what is one controversial, cancelable draft Minnesota
Let me
Vikings
make this
draft
easy
take
for you. How about what is an unpopular opinion when it comes to the
it's
draft?
all the same thing. But I wanted to use the popular
but
trendy word.
You were saying cancelable.
Yeah, I wanted to say it because that's what they're saying on Twitter.
It was painful to watch. I was doing you a favor.
What is your unpopular draft take? One that might get you some hot water.
There you go. Unpopular opinion when it comes to the draft. What do you got? That maybe only you agree with, and everyone else will just give you shit.
I have one that I feel very strongly about. I hope we don't have the same one because I was going to let you go first.
Well, I will go first, and we won't. I mean, this one's been pretty much my draft take for the last 20 years, and it's not even true. I don't even believe it. It's wrong. I know it's wrong. It's my thought.
The last 20 years? Mine's about a player.
Oh, really? No, mine's just in the draft in general.
Wow. Mateo the Pateo with a very bold claim that's going to get some heat right there. He knows what we're talking about.
McDuffie will end up being the worst cornerback of the top 5. I mean, I could actually believe that.
I don't know. I think everybody says he's the safest player. I mean, maybe he doesn't have huge upside, but he's going to be solid, and he's so damn smart.
When you look at that, a couple of those round 2 guys, those cornerbacks, Gordon.
You're not talking about Sugar Beans, are you?
Is that his nickname?
Sugar Beans McCreary.
I did not know that was his nickname.
For every game, the night before, he has a plate of beans and he puts a bunch of sugar in them, baked beans.
That sounds gross. There, you got a new picture.
That's still not you though. I'm radio.
Yeah,
Am I radio?
I don't want that one to be me. We're not getting any unpopular takes here in the comments.
Matamita says Kenny Pickett will be drafted before Malik Willis. Dirk Diggler wants Vikings to draft Drake London at 12. Dilly wants us to keep trading down until we get most of the 7th round picks.
Dilly.
Mark J thinks the top 5 wide receiver prospects are all going to be busts.
Wow. That's surprising.
Thank you, Ed Guy. I forgot Cuba Gooden Jr. was he was radio.
Yeah, nailed it. It was good.
I haven't seen him moving forever.
First wide receiver. I believe he was also in Snow Dogs.
Well, he's also in Jerry Maguire, and he's amazing. First wide receiver taken is Christian Watson.
Wow.
According to Helmstead. That is bold. Well, I think Ellis Gregor would like that because it means he wouldn't go to the Packers.
Well, maybe they slide.
Maybe.
Griff Daddy, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Wow. Bold. All right, let's hear yours. One bar.
I got to think more. Mine, I had a different angle on this. I didn't know it was strictly for this draft. I thought it was draft in general.
Oh, the potato thinks Burks will be better than the Ohio State receivers.
I mean, when you look at the receivers, look back to what year was it with Ruggs, Lamb, Judy. I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
And Jefferson.
Yeah, but I mean, you have those were the 3 though. I mean, you have them kind of lumped in together, and nobody really knew. And when it came to draft day, they went a completely different order than everybody thought. Everybody thought CeeDee Lamb was gonna be the number 1.
Yeah, Ruggs going first. That was Mike Mayock. He's kind of like the Seahawks. Anything could happen when he was making the call.
Yeah, so I won't be surprised one damn bit when it comes to the draft and wide receivers if it gets jumbled up a little bit.
I'm gonna miss Mike Mayock making picks because that was always another wild card.
The Raiders
Leatherwood,
they sucked before him.
Well, God, he didn't do him any favors. I'll tell you that. So here's my cancelable take on the Vikings draft this year. If Trayvon Walker falls to 12, I want nothing to do with him. Not interested. Think he's going to be a bust. I do not want Trayvon Walker on my Vikings. No way in hell. Not interested. Passing.
I'm not canceling you on that. I actually agree 100% with that.
Don't want him. I just don't. I don't know. I don't like a guy who's that talented physically and not producing. Doesn't have a lot of pass rushing moves in his arsenal. How do you play in that Georgia defensive line? That Georgia defense in general and not have huge numbers. Trayvon Walker, the hype is out of control. I don't know why he's being considered as the first overall pick. And if he falls to 12, I don't want him. I do not want him. No way.
I actually think it'll be funny because I think that is a lot of hype. I think that guy will actually end up falling. I think Thibodeau, him falling, I think that's a bunch of BS. I mean, I think Walker will probably end up falling a lot further than anybody thinks. I won't be surprised.
I hope he goes in front of us. I really do because I don't want him. So that's one more position, one more guy off the board. Yeah, Jordan Reed, actually, I read something about him today on Twitter, Dirk Diggler, that I was on Twitter today. And he said, here's the problem. It's production against what these scouts think he can be. Daniel Hunter is always the comp because he wasn't super productive in college, had a lot of the same traits. He panned out, but not everybody does pan out. So it's going to be a crapshoot. He's one of these guys coaches drool over because he has these intangibles and everybody thinks they can coach him up. But sometimes a guy is just a football player. He knows it. He gets it. He performs. He understands the game, the way it's played. And I don't know if Trayvon Walker is that. I don't know if it is. I mean, I don't want him. I don't want him.
I don't want him either. I want a guy. I really don't. I honestly haven't thought much about him because either he's going to be gone or I just don't. I don't know. I don't think we draft him anyways.
I hope not. I hope he's not there.
Edge rushers are really off my radar, but
they shouldn't be. No, they shouldn't be. They
shouldn't be, but they really are. So if we end up taking a guy at 12, an edge rusher at 12, I'm gonna have to slam a quick beer because it's really not there.
No, I think you need to get Jermaine Johnson, George Karlaftis back on your radar because the Vikings, if the corners are gone, they're picked clean. Jordan Davis is gone. I mean, there's a good chance they look toward an edge rusher before they go to receiver if you're looking for another position there. So I think you need to get that back in your hemisphere because it's definitely a possibility.
All right, let's go to a little quick game for the Lupagus here.
You're not going to give an answer?
Can't. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'd be reaching on pulling something out of my ass. Kyle Hamilton's gonna be a bust. There's my cancelable take.
Oh my God.
They're not gonna know where to play him. Some team like the Jets or the Giants are gonna take him. They can completely F him over. It's gonna be like Jabril Peppers. You're gonna be like, oh, we're not using him the way we should, and just gonna go down in flames. There's my take.
But do you believe it in your heart?
Depends on where he goes. If he comes to the Vikings, he will not be a bust. He'll be one of the best damn players ever to play the game.
I don't understand this question about what you're playing. You're playing at safety.
Well, a lot of people.
I know. You're right.
Well, that's the question.
I know. I'm shocked that it's such it's even a consideration. It's even a problem.
I've seen some good safeties in college come and play linebacker.
I know, but you look at him. He doesn't seem like a linebacker build. He looks
huge. Can you imagine
like
that guy
Troy Dye? He's skinny.
Can you imagine that guy at linebacker? He'd be pretty damn good linebacker.
But I shouldn't say it because Devin Lloyd doesn't really look like your typical linebacker either, and he's damn good.
All right. It's time for a game for the Lupagus. It's called Drink a Beer, Punch a Crotch. And I'm going to give you some scenarios on draft day. And I want to know your reaction if you would punch yourself in the crotch because you're upset or you drink a beer in celebration.
All right,
and in fact, you know what? You got a beer in your hand. You can reenact it right now. Give yourself a dick punch if you don't like it.
I don't want to punch myself in the dick.
Let's see if we got any new Patreons. We don't, but that's okay. We got two tonight. We appreciate the hell out of those guys.
Hello, Cole. Welcome to the show tonight, Cole Larson.
All right, so drink a beer, punch a crotch.
All right.
A lot of these are kind of trade scenarios here, but let's first one. Vikings move up to pick 33 from 46, have to give up their third round pick, which obviously means we're not picking until round 5.
Oof.
But we trade up with the Jaguars and we get Kenyon Green. And just to be clear, there's no I'm fine either way with that. It's either drink a beer or punch your crotch.
Well, I would drink a beer because I think getting Kenyon Green is a huge value in round 2. But then on Saturday, I'd punch myself in the crotch for the weight.
Saturday, you're so drunk it doesn't matter. So
it's going to be the morning. I'm like, oh my God, I got to wait till round. Is it? Yeah, God, all the way to round 5, make a pick. But yeah, Kenyon Green round 2. Well, I'm drinking to that.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If anybody's punching themselves in the crotch, which we are seeing, crotch shot. Mark J, he's on board. I mean, you can't be upset about that. You cannot be upset about. I mean, it has a lot to do with who we get in round 1. But Ellis Gregor's on board here.
I think the problem is I kind of feel like the right guard spot might be solved with Chris Reed maybe being the starter there. So do you really need another guard? I don't think Kenyon Green's ever played center.
Well, they think so. They're in. All right, next up, another trade scenario. Trading up to pick 8 for Sauce, but giving up our 3rd. How are you thinking about this?
I'm gonna drink a beer. I'm gonna drink a beer. Very excited to get Sauce Gardner. It's okay. We got a 2nd round pick. We still get the pick on day 2. I'm okay. Yes, it's a long wait, but you're getting an elite prospect, a guy who doesn't come around. I talked about elite traits already with my tight end, Jelani Woods. Sauce Gardner has the elite traits at the cornerback position. Hell yeah, I'm drinking a beer.
Damn right. Hell yeah. I'm drinking 2 beers.
Billy Baz is drinking a croth.
Drink a crotch. I love that. Screw a beer. Give me some shots, says the potato.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, a lot of drink of beers there. I think everybody was on board with that one.
It's tough, though. I mean, it's you love it in the moment, but then when that round 3 pick comes up and you got to pay the piper, it's always tough.
Well, here's one we kind of talked about earlier, but round 2, Vikings are up on the clock, pick 46. They do it. They take David Ojabo.
Oh, I'm drinking a beer. That's an amazing value. That's crazy value. David Ojabo should not be there. A guy who I think is going to be a damn good NFL player. Love what I saw from him. I know he's playing across from Aiden Hutchinson, but in my first mock drafts of the year, I had David Ojabo going to the Vikings. I don't think you were really on the David Ojabo train like I was, but yeah, you get that guy. I know he's hurt right now, but you know what? Come November, he's going to start playing. You can never have enough good edge rushers in a 3-4 defense. Take David Ojabo. I am slamming beers.
All right. Ellis Gregor is actually donating his Achilles, which Ojabo's 40 time just went through the damn roof.
I think we need to maybe check that Achilles, the status of it.
Oh, no, it's tip top. Everybody's on board with, I figured they would be. Butt chug, a Miller Lite. Griff Daddy, I'd like to butt chug a beer from you.
Can you make your butt swallow? Is that possible?
Oh, you drink the beer out of his ass.
Oh, I thought he was taking it through the anus.
All right, next one. Derek Stingley, Kyle Hamilton are both on the board at pick 12, and we take Stingley.
I'm going to punch myself in the crotch.
That's stupid.
I'm a big Kyle Hamilton guy. I am. So I think he's one of the best players in this draft. Derek Stingley, I love Derek Stingley. Definitely one of my top targets, but I am concerned. I am concerned with only that 1 year of production. That worries me. Even if we get him, I'll be happy as hell, but I'm still going to have a little bit of a pit in my stomach, just concerned about that aspect of it. I'm going to take the guy who's done it over and over and over again. I'm going to take Kyle Hamilton.
Everybody's drinking beers on this one.
Well, then I'm going to have a sore crotch.
Yeah. All right. All right. Another trade. Trading 12.
Wait.
What?
Montemita is dropping some facts on us.
Actually inject alcohol through the butt. I know that because a guy died for me. All right. Well, come draft day, that might actually happen.
Maybe I'll use that as a fact on these episodes.
Quote Montemita. All right, we are trading 12 to the Chiefs for the 29th and 30th pick overall with Stingley on the board. 29th and 30th pick overall with Stingley on the board. What are we doing? What are we doing? Comments?
Can I flick myself?
Cole Larson says, "Give me the damn beer." He's taking those 2 picks.
I'm gonna punch myself in the crotch. I'm gonna punch myself in the dick.
I would too. I mean, I love the thought of those picks, but I mean, what are you gonna end up with?
We're getting a lot of confessions here tonight, I think. What the hell? Is he a grown man? He just said pee-pee.
Pee-pee a lot. I say Peter too. Speaking of Peter, hit up that Patreon page. We might do a video next week of Lepagus and I doing exactly what we just read. All right, I got 2 more for you. Let's make them quick.
That guy rocks would chug a Newcastle. My brother got the worst freaking farts from Newcastle. It was crazy.
Draft day trade. We trade Alexander Madison for a 4th round pick. Just out of nowhere, all of a sudden, the Vikings have traded Alexander Madison and have received a 4th round pick. Crotch punch or beer?
I'd probably drink a beer, but part of it might be because I'm saying goodbye to Alexander Madison. I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay.
Boss is not having anything of it.
I think I'd do a beer.
Kirk's cousin, or one of our newest Patreon members, punching me.
It's his rookie contract's up, right? I don't think we're going to resign him, so you might as well get something for him. Get a 4th round pick. Hell yeah, I'm drinking a beer.
On contract.
I'm drinking a beer.
AJ
drinking
Rose,
a beer.
You never know.
Drinking a beer. There's a lot of good late round running backs we can get. I'm drinking a beer. I'm slamming one. Me and Skinny.
Madison has done very well. Very well.
It's nothing against Madison. It's the fact you're getting your 4th round pick back, and probably he's going to be gone anyway.
Yeah, he is going to be gone. I mean, we're not going to. Somebody's going to see him as a number 1, Toby Gerhart style Jaguars, where they sign his ass. All right, final one. Vikings are on the board. Cornerbacks are gone. Safeties are gone. We take Johnson over Jordan Davis.
I'd punch myself in the crotch.
Yeah, I would punch myself.
I know you, but you would do it harder than I would. I wouldn't be super pissed, but I would have want Jordan Davis. So I'd hit myself in the crotch.
Yeah, that that would not sit well with me. I would not sleep well that night. My draft grade, my video would probably be about as down as I can possibly get. I would hate that.
Which I mean, Jermaine Johnson is like probably, again, one of the top 10 players in this draft, a guy who I think is going to be a hell of an NFL player. I think he's going to go earlier than you think. Like the Jets guy really kind of dropped hints that he's an option for them at pick 4. So he's that good. So I wouldn't be, I mean, I would kind of just maybe like slap myself in the crotch.
Justin Lasik has been punching himself in the crotch for every one of these scenarios. So he is hurt. And that's it. That's it for drink a beer, punch a crotch. So I think we're pretty much on the same page there. So that makes me feel good.
What a game.
That makes me feel nice. Really nice.
Yeah. So we were going to finish this thing off with a mock draft, either do picks 1 through 12 to see who we can get at 12. And we would kind of work that thing out, massage it, knowing what we know, or we can do a full Vikings 7-rounder. It's up to you guys. What do you want us to do?
Yeah, let's see in the comments. Do we want to do a Viking 7-rounder or just picks 1 through 12?
Mixing it up. We're just seeing what comes up on the whole full draft.
Which one were we going to do again?
I don't know. We could try fan speak. That's something different. Well, it seems like everyone wants 7-rounder, so let's do that.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer.
Let's try to mix it up. Do something different.
Nobody wants that. All right, hold on. The fan speak asks a lot of questions.
No, do you want me to show it on my screen?
Sure. You might want to take down your God knows what you have on your screen.
Just a bunch of ASMR.
That panned out well. 9,000 subscribers.
What?
You did your ASMR video last year. We lost like 300 subscribers.
It was like 20.
And let's get to 7K before draft day. Let's do this. We're $120 away.
Please don't make us have another big signing for us to get to that point. I mean, come on.
We will. We'll get there. Brandon, we are not going live. We'll be going live right after the pick, and we'll be tailgating prior. So hopefully everybody watching right now will be tailgating with us right up to the draft, because we're going to be doing a lot of draft. I mean, that's going to be a long one. That's probably at least an hour episode before the draft, tailgating, drinking beers, getting ready, talking about the rumors. I can't wait.
Yeah, for sure. Let's. What am I missing here? Oh, hang on.
Bonamini says if we do a butt chug, we're going to get to 7,000. I believe him.
I'm a little concerned about how way Bonamini might drink alcohol.
I don't know. Sounds like he likes to party.
Does. All right, hang on. There's so many questions you got to answer on this thing.
I know. You got to answer them right, too, or it doesn't let you go.
I think I got it.
Once again, new Patreons, Kirk's cousin and Justin Lasik tonight. And everybody who donated. Appreciate it.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
Share my screen.
Really do.
Is it sharing?
No.
Here we go.
Sharing is caring.
So many.
All right, here we go. I got to put it up here. All right. Let me hide this. Boop. All right, we rotating picks, or how are we doing this?
I don't know. Let's just talk these things through. Let's come to consensus. I can't see the comments right now, so you're gonna have to, we'll help everybody can help make the pick. So the top 11 are in. Icky went 1 here. Aiden Hutchinson goes 2. Sauce goes 3 to the Texans. Thibodeau goes 4 to the Jets. Charles Cross goes 5. Pickett at 6. Trayvon Walker at 7. Willis at 8. Neil, London, and Hamilton. So
I don't think Cross 5 is crazy. I mean, remember when Booth went to the Giants at like 3?
No, I don't think so either. I'm surprised that Sauce went 3, but let's see what we got. Cornerback.
It's easy. Stingley's
there.
Punch the card. Done deal.
I agree. This scenario, you're definitely taking Stingley. All right, I think I have to click a round 2 button somewhere. Next round.
Next round. Let's see some comments too as far as who you're taking.
There's your boy Dax Hill with first pick of the second round. All right, so I'm just
where
looking
are we at?
We're here.
We're okay. Gotcha.
So here's the best players available according to FanSpeak. Jalen Weidermeyer, a tight end from Texas A&M. Period. There's that name again. I'm telling you guys, get used to that.
We're not taking him.
Boy, Maffei's there. Christian Watson's there.
Oh,
Very
Watson.
tempting option. Yeah. This is the guy. I don't know if you guys have seen the video on Twitter, but he pancakes somebody, then he humps them. It's amazing.
Yeah, he gives them multiple thrusts.
Cole Strange is there.
Griff Daddy wants to see. Let's go strictly to wide receivers. And then also interior offensive. So Watson's definitely a guy.
It's Watson or bust at receiver to me. Interior offensive line. So we got guards. I don't know why they have Thayer Munford so high.
Jesus, these rankings are dog shit.
It's nice though. You got to get different views because how many times during drafts you see players get drafted, you think, how the hell? Why are they taking this guy so early? But it happens every single year. Donovan West. Yeah.
Can we stop pretending we're not taking Watson?
Yeah,
we're taking Watson.
No, I agree. We'll take Christian Watson.
Silly. Boy, Maffei is very, very tempting.
He is extremely tempting. So let's go to the next round 3. Let's see what we got. Let's hope someone amazing falls in this.
I think a majority of everybody agrees with the Watson picks. Definitely some Boye Maffei love out there.
Sean Ryan, a guy who can play guard. What do we have so far? We got Stingley and Watson. Nick Bonito is a guy a lot of draft experts love. Kobe Bryant. It'd be fun to have a Kobe.
Who's the other guards?
Let's take a look.
Griff Daddy would have went Boye Maffei, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Who's up top?
Justin Schaefer.
Jesus,
why they got weird. Dylan Parham at 207, Cade Mays way down the board.
Yeah, we're never doing a fan speak mock again. I mean,
but it's just good. You gotta get some different opinions. Who we got for edge rusher here? Jabo is still on the board.
Well, we're taking a Jabo. I mean, come on. What fan speak? Yeah, this is interesting.
Fan speak. You're gonna get some feedback from the one.
Look at this: Stingley, Watson, Ojabo. We already got an A+. We can.
We can be done. Round 4, we don't have a pick, so this is going to have to run itself.
I want to really look at some safeties here. What position should we be looking at? Comments. Let's see this.
Yeah, what is everybody saying?
Well, everybody's very pleased with the Ojabo pick here.
I'm sure they are.
Mark J says fan speak equals butt chug. JT Woods, I love this guy. Yeah, I love him a lot.
Yeah, he's somebody I always end up drafting as well. Bubba
just an athletic freak.
We got a corner, we got a wide receiver, we have an edge, we don't have a D tackle yet, we don't have an interior offensive lineman.
Dan Henneman wants to know if Cam's Jurgens is still there.
He is still on the board.
Okay, what else? Ellis Gregor's thinking safety, interior offensive lineman, inside linebacker. We got some safeties. We got another corner we want looked at.
I'm sorry, I don't know how you don't take Cam Jurgens here.
Well, Dawson Deaton, hell yes. Who is the top safety? We haven't gone safety yet.
JT Woods, we talked to him first. No, I'm going Cam Jurgens. You gotta go Cam Jurgens here.
I don't know. That's fine. I mean, I don't think it's like incredible value, but
round 5, hell yeah.
Cam Jurgens. Michael Blackie in the house. Good to see you, sir.
We get that
Cam
third
Jurgens off the board.
Did we get that third Patreon yet?
I don't believe we have, but very happy with our 2. Hey, Brian Larson just signed up number 3.
Hell yeah, Brian Larson, because of Cam Jurgens pick, guaranteed.
All right, Brian Larson, Justin, and Kirk's cousin, we will be doing a One Barn Lupagus hat giveaway with you guys. And if somebody else signs up, we'll definitely be adding you into the mix as well.
Yeah, but the outturn is good.
You're a bad salesman. All right, what do we got?
Round 6, we got Charleston Rambo staring us in the kisser. Sneed.
Luke Fortner still there.
Josh Paschal is
go to safeties.
Still on the board. Smoke Monday. Bo Bolden.
You think Griffith welcoming Brian?
Well, he should. That's his job. That's what we pay him for.
Quentin Lake is definitely a name to watch. I think that dude's going to go earlier than anybody expects. That 229 is rude.
Have you seen Bubba Bolden play football?
I have, but Quentin Lake is one of the smartest safeties in this entire draft. He will not wow you, but he is very smart. Bubba Bolden, he will go undrafted.
He'll come up and hit you is what he'll do. Any good linebackers still on the board?
A lot of people want to see linebackers here.
Like inside linebacker, like this one.
Yes.
I do like Ellis Brooks from Penn State.
Yeah, when the draft's over.
No, like in round 6 and 7.
Yes, Timothy Slack. It is Carnell Lake's son. Smart. Quentin Lake.
How do we still have Jake Ferguson on the board from Wisconsin? That's crazy. All right.
Fan speaks really.
Smoke Monday's still there. Who we want? We want Quentin Lake?
I want Quentin Lake. I'm sorry.
What does everybody else want?
I've seen some McFadden. Can we go back to cornerback quick?
Oh, I do like Kyler McMichael.
Scroll down just really quick. Chase Lucas.
Cordell Flott still on the board? Kalen Barnes?
I got to be honest. I don't know anything about Cordell Flat.
LSU, he's got good height. He's really, really, really skinny.
Yeah, I think we're good there.
Is it just you that wants Quentin Lake, or is there more than one?
Ellis Gregor wants to know if Volson's there. I really doubt Volson is there.
I think he's actually very highly ranked on this.
He probably went pick 7 in this draft.
He might have.
Hey, punter. We're seeing a lot of punter talk.
Why do we want a punter?
The top punter appears to be on the board.
No, he's gone. Oh, I know, right? He's still there. He's not even their top punter.
He's 82. Just take somebody. This is painful.
Well, okay. Well, we'll take Quentin Lake.
Yeah, Quentin Lake, come on down. We got a special teamer. We got a very smart safety. Could be a player in the coming years.
McMichael's still there. We need a tight end.
Yeah, we got a couple comments about looking at tight end here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I think we take Ferguson from Wisconsin. I do like me some Wisconsin tight ends. I'm taking them. Don't care what you think.
I got Quentin Lake, so I can't complain. I mean,
all right.
You got Stingley, Watson, and Ojabo. It doesn't matter who else you take.
It doesn't matter. I'm surprised we're even thinking about it. We're on the clock again? Did my pick? Oh no, we got another pick. All right.
Go to the all quick.
Sneed, McMichael, Fortner, Stuber. Somehow Cade Mays is still there. Dawson
Cade Mays is going undrafted.
Dylan Parham should not be there. I don't know what he's.
Parham. I mean,
I don't know why he's
guard or a center.
Parham might go in round 2.
Yeah, he's projected in like round 2, round 3.
Crazy. All right, this is our last pick. Bubba Bolden, I think, just got drafted. By the way,
this is going, we're probably gonna get Sauce Gardner in round 7.
Alec Lindstrom still on the board. I do like Otito Ogbanya very much as well. Cordell Flott still there. Anybody still watching? I have no idea.
Yeah, they're finishing it out. They're butt chugging. Cole Kelly's still available. Ellis Gregor loves Cole Kelly. Go to quarterback. I guarantee he's still there.
Cole? No, he's gone.
Well, either that or
did you say corner or quarter?
No, he's gone.
I know who I want. Austin Delicious.
Defensive line. We never just go there quick. I'm guessing Chris Hinton. Yeah, Chris Hinton is the top one.
I do like
Thomas Booker should not be 337.
I don't know him.
Run stuffer, very good run stuffer.
Derek Jeter's kid here from Michigan. Donovan's on the board.
That doesn't sound right.
I think it is.
Pull the trigger. Grab somebody. Go with your heart.
Cordell Flott. Boom.
All right. Let's take a quick look at this. It's tough. I mean, this is insane. The Stingley, Watson, Ojabo, Cam Jurgens, Quentin Lake, Jake Ferguson, Parham, and your boy Flott.
Well, it's crazy. You get 2 LSU corners. It's amazing right there. Christian Watson, electric player. This guy's going to be damn good. Ojabo. You got your pass rusher. You got your future center. Quentin Lake, Jake Ferguson, Dylan Parham, who should not be on the board that late. So, but again, guys do fall. Things happen. I mean, you can look at this and say there's no way that's ever going to happen. But then the draft comes around and some of this does come to pass. So, I would be absolutely ecstatic. I would not be punching myself in the balls over this one. A lot of beers we'll be drinking.
Absolutely. You cannot be upset about this. You can say crazy things have happened. This will not happen. But I'm glad that it did happen. And I'm excited right now because the draft is only 15 days away. So, hell yes. We're going to be hot and heavy this coming next 2 weeks. I mean, we're hot and heavy every day, but
Oh, there's always going to be something. I mean, it's definitely heavy draft right now. I mean, it's what we have to be focusing on. It's what's important right now. It's only just, I mean, really, it's just days away at this point. I mean, tomorrow's 2 weeks from draft day. Cannot believe it's already here. So damn excited. Cannot wait. The Vikings, again, with what they've done in free agency, all of a sudden, you know, a few more pieces. This team could definitely make a run in 2022. So that's very exciting.
Very exciting. Cannot wait. Hashtag 7,000 in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't so we can get to 7K and do that giveaway. Thanks to everybody that donated tonight. Kirk Cousin, Justin Lasik, Brian Larson. Thanks for hopping on the Patreon page. We'll be doing a giveaway. We'll probably do the hat giveaway tomorrow.
Whatever you want, man. Just that's going to get posted to the Patreon page, right?
Yep. So make sure to check that out. 1 out of 3 chance. Not bad.
Not bad at all. And while you're waiting for your name,
hold on. One final thing. Last year we did the this is separate from the Patreon one.
Oh yeah.
We had the viewers send in their first round pick where we just put them all together and made one big ass video, put it on the page. We will definitely be doing that starting next week. So we'll be putting out information on that where you can send us a video of you. Tim Voss, we had some very good ones last year. It's going to be tough to beat Tim Voss, but hopefully we get some creative picks. And the most beer in your hand, a rabbit, anything. We got some good ones. So we'll be sending that out.
Our favorite one will win some swag, maybe another hat. Old McDonald's from last year still gives me nightmares. Not sure what the hell was going on in that stable. It was horrifying, but it was amazing.
Wine saucer pitcher in the back.
It was something else. Crazy things happen in Saskatchewan, that's for sure. So, guys, start thinking what you're going to do. You said next week we're going to start asking for those things?
We're going to start asking for it next week, and we'll put it together in the week of the draft. Probably like Tuesday, we'll put that thing out so everybody can see your pick. Can't wait.
Hell yeah. And while you're thinking what you're going to do, remember this. Beavers were as big as bears about 10,000 years ago.
Lord.